On a freezing night in February 1959, an unimaginable tragedy occurred on the snow-covered peaks of the Ural Mountains. A nine-person team led by experienced mountaineer Igor Dyatlov tore open their tent from the inside at midnight and ran out into the night, half naked, into temperatures around minus 30 degrees Celsius, towards something unknown. By morning, none of them had survived. When the bodies were found, investigators, scientists, military personnel, and researchers alike were confronted with shocking details: broken ribs and crushed skulls, high levels of radiation, missing clothing, missing eyes and tongues, an escape route that makes no logical sense. More than 60 years have passed, yet the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of modern history's most baffling unsolved mysteries. Today we will examine, step by step, the official report and the paranormal, scientific, and military theories that have been proposed. In 1959, nine young mountaineers from the Sverdlovsk Polytechnic Institute planned to complete a challenging winter route that would earn them a Category 3 certification, the highest and most difficult mountaineering level in the Soviet Union. The team consisted of Igor Dyatlov, leader Zina Kolmogorova, Rustem Slobodin, Lyudmila Dubinina, Alexander Kolevatov, Yuri Doroshenko, Yuri Krivonishenko, Nikolai Thibault Brignol, Semyon Zolotaryov. They were all experienced, well-trained, and capable of surviving in harsh winter environments. Because of this, the possibility of a simple rookie mistake was nearly zero. The team set out on January 23rd. Their journals and photos showed high morale, everyone smiling and enjoying the journey. But no one knew these photos would be their last. On the night of February 1st, the team set up their tent on the slope of Mount Holochal. The wind was strong and snowfall was increasing. According to their plan, they should have camped in the forest below. But for an unknown reason, they chose the open slope instead. Researchers suggest they may have gotten lost in the darkness, or Dyatlov wanted to practice camping in extreme conditions. Whatever the reason, this decision sealed their fate. When the hikers did not return to school the next day, search operations began. And 1 week later, rescuers found the tent and were shocked by what they saw. The tent was cut from the inside, not the outside. This proved that the hikers fled in panic. Even more interesting, the footprints were organized. They weren't running. They walked away calmly, as if fully conscious of what they were doing. But most of them were walking, in socks, barefoot, or half naked. No experienced mountaineer would leave a tent in minus 30 degrees Celsius like this. So what forced them out? The tracks leading toward the forest disappeared after around 1 kilometer. Searchers found a burned-out fire near the edge of the forest. Beside it were the bodies of 2 hikers, Doroshenko and Krivonishenko. Their feet were bare. One had pieces of tree bark in his hands, suggesting he had desperately tried to climb a tree to escape the cold, or see something above. Broken branches showed that one of them had climbed about 5 meters up. But why? Were they trying to escape something? Between the forest and the tent, 3 more bodies were found: Dyatlov, Kolmogorova, Slobodin. Their positions indicated they had been trying to return to the tent. Slobodin had a skull fracture, not enough to kill him. He may have fallen while walking. But 4 hikers were still missing. And when they were found, the mystery grew even darker. The remaining 4 hikers were found under several meters of snow in a stream bed: Zolotaryov, Dubinina, Kolevatov, Thibault Brignol. Their condition was extremely strange. Thibault Brignol, his skull was completely crushed, as if struck with the force of a car crash. Dubinina, her ribs were broken, her tongue was missing, her eyes were gone. But here's the strange part. There were no cut marks. This suggested natural decomposition, not an animal attack. Zolotaryov. His ribs appeared to be crushed by pressure from the inside. The Soviet medical report stated, "These injuries cannot be caused by human force. They are equivalent to the pressure seen in a car accident." But there were no signs of an avalanche, no falling rocks, no mechanical impact anywhere around them. Some hikers' clothing contained unusually high levels of radiation. This discovery took the case in a completely different direction. Secret Soviet weapons testing, experimental glowing munitions, accidental entry into a restricted military zone. Several witnesses reported seeing glowing orange orbs in the sky over the Ural Mountains at the time. This fueled both military and UFO theories. Over the years, many scientific explanations have been proposed. Katabatic wind theory. A sudden violent wind may have threatened the tent, but why didn't they take their clothes? Avalanche theory. The official report blamed an avalanche, but there was no avalanche debris. The tent was still standing. The slope angle was too low infrasound theory. The shape of the mountain may have created low-frequency sound waves that trigger panic in humans. But this still doesn't explain the severe injuries. Yeti theory. No footprints were found. UFO theory. Orange lights were seen, but no solid evidence exists. Mansi tribe. Attack. The Mansi never harmed travelers, and there were no signs of struggle. None of these theories fully fit the evidence. Even today, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the world's most mysterious deaths, one of the Soviet era's most secretive cases, a puzzle even scientists cannot solve. Diaries were examined, clothing was analyzed, the tent was reconstructed, models were built, experiments were repeated at the site, but still, no one knows the true cause. Maybe a sudden wind, maybe a military test, maybe something not natural at all. Whatever happened that night, it drove 9 young hikers out of their tent in panic, leading them to their deaths. And today, Dyatlov Pass still keeps its silent and terrifying secret. If you enjoy mysterious and unexplained events like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you in the next video.